If your phone stopped ringing this week and you have no idea why, I need you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to show you. Google just rolled out the most aggressive and honestly the most predatory changes to local search I've seen in my entire career. And if you're a small business relying on Google Maps to drive calls and leads, this is gonna hurt. I'm Lennon, and today we're gonna break down exactly what's changed, why it's a problem, and most importantly, what you can do about it before you lose even more business. Let me show you the damage. Google made 4 changes to the map pack. That's the top 3 local business results that you see when someone searches for a service in their area. Change number 1. They removed all the CTA buttons. No call button, no directions, no website link, nothing. You could be number 1 in the map pack and people still can't easily contact you. Think about how insane that is. Businesses spend years optimizing to get into those top 3 spots, and Google just gutted the entire point of being there. Change number 2. Google is now aggressively differentiating between businesses and places. If Google thinks someone wants to go somewhere, like a restaurant or a park, it shows places. If it thinks they want to hire someone or spend money, it shows businesses. This might sound like a minor categorization thing, but it's fundamentally changing how local search works. Change number 3. Images are now featured on the map pack. Okay, this one is actually good news. Your Google Business Profile photos now show up in the results, and when people click them, they can see your contact info. This is a lever you can actually pull. Better photos mean better engagement. And change number 4, this is probably the worst one. Only sponsored listings get the call now button. Not running Google ads? No CTA for you. Google literally took the buttons away from organic results and made them pay to play. And it gets so much worse when you understand the implications. Here's where this goes from bad to absolutely absurd. To get that CTA button back, you need to run Google Ads with something called a location extension. Makes sense, right? You're advertising a local business, so you use a location-based ad feature. But here's the problem. To use the location extension, you need to display a physical address on your Google Business Profile. Now, if you're a pest control company, a wildlife removal service, a cleaning company, or any other service area business, Google's own rules say that you are not supposed to show a physical address. You're supposed to hide it and only show your service area. So let me spell this out for you. Google removes the CTA buttons from organic results. The only way to get them back is to run ads with a location extension, but to do that, you have to break Google's own rules about service area businesses. They've literally created a scenario where small businesses have to choose between staying compliant and staying competitive. And if you do show your address to run those ads, you risk getting suspended, having to re-verify your profile, or worse, getting delisted entirely. This isn't an accident. This is Google squeezing small businesses into an impossible situation. Let me be clear about what's actually happening here. For years, if you dominated the map pack, you could survive even if your traditional organic rankings weren't great. And vice versa, if you ranked well organically, you didn't need to be in the map pack. Not anymore. Now you have to win in both. Because if you're only showing up in maps and people can't click a button to call you, you're invisible. And if you're only ranking organically, but not in maps, you're missing out on the massive chunk of traffic that never scrolls past the map pack. And here's the kicker. There's actually evidence that if you dominate in maps, Google will actually deprioritize you in organic results. So you're fighting an uphill battle on both fronts. This is why Google keeps doing this. Every change like this makes businesses more dependent on paid ads. It's not about improving the user experience, it's about forcing you to pay to play. Alright, enough doom and gloom. Let's talk about what you can actually do about this. First, stop linking your Google Business Profile to your homepage. This is a huge one. Create a dedicated landing page specifically for the 5-mile radius around your business location. Optimize it for local search. Then link your GBT to that page, not your homepage. This helps with link diversity and reduces the chance that Google deprioritizes you in organic results. Secondly, add fresh, high-quality images to your business profile. Since images are now clickable and lead to your contact info, this might be your best workaround for now. If you're a pest control company, show close-ups of the pests you handle. Do some before and after shots, your team in action. Make those images compelling enough that people want to click. Thirdly, if you're running Google Ads, add site link extensions. Even if you can't use the location extension without breaking the rules, you can still add a get a quote or contact us site link. These will show up in the regular search results and give people a way to reach you. Fourth, switch your primary business profile phone number to a tracking number. Put your office number as a secondary. This way you can actually measure how much traffic you're getting from your Google business profile, even with all the changes. And fifth, this is the big one, you have to double down on organic SEO. You cannot rely on the map pack anymore. You need to rank in traditional organic results. That means content, backlinks, technical SEO, the whole 9 yards. If you're not doing this, you're gambling your business. Now, here's the reality. If you're trying to manage all of this yourself, updating your Google business profile, creating landing pages, running ads, optimizing images, doing SEO, it is a full-time job on top of actually running your business. And every time Google changes the rules, you have to pivot and you have to learn the whole new playbook. This is exactly why we built Mountain 13 the way that we did. If you're new here, the Startup Sauce is owned by Mountain 13. We're a design and marketing subscription service built specifically for businesses dealing with this exact kind of chaos. Here's how it works. You pay a flat monthly rate and you get unlimited design and marketing requests. No per project fees, no surprise bills, no, that'll be an extra $500. When Google pulls a stunt like this, and they will do it again, you don't have to scramble to find a freelancer or agency. You just submit a request and we handle it. Need a dedicated local landing page optimized for SEO? Done. Need fresh images for your Google business profile every month? Also done. Need ad creative and site link extensions that actually convert? Done. Need someone to monitor these changes and pivot your strategy as Google keeps moving the goalposts? That's literally what we do. It's a flat monthly rate with unlimited requests and fast turnaround. A team that actually understands local search and small business marketing. Because here's the truth. Google isn't going to stop. These changes aren't going away. AI overviews are already here, and Map Pack is going to keep shrinking in importance. The businesses that survive are the ones with strong SEO fundamentals and marketing systems that can adapt fast. If you're tired of playing whack-a-mole with Google's algorithm changes, we built Mountain 13 for you. The link to Mountain 13 is in the description. If you want to see if we're a good fit, just click through and book a call. We'll walk you through exactly how we'd handle your specific situation. And drop a comment below if you've noticed your calls dropping this week. I want to hear how widespread this issue actually is. Get subscribed to the Startup Sauce if you want to stay ahead of changes like this. We'll keep you updated as the rollout continues and as Google inevitably makes things worse. Thanks for watching. Now, go fix your Google business profile and stop losing out on leads.